I'm sure everyone's familiar with the idea behind cold plunging. If you're not, it's the idea of submerging yourself in ice cold water in order to gain just a list of benefits. Most likely, the worst person you know has tried to convince you that cold plunging is super necessary. A lot of famous people do it, a lot of athletes do it. It has benefits in recovery, it has benefits in alertness. There's like so many things. Well, the company Harry, which does like shaving products and bathroom products, put out a cold plunge cooling body wash. Basically, what they're claiming is that with the ingredients that they have, using things like eucalyptus and menthol, which do create kind of a cold sensation to your skin, you're going to experience something similar to it submerging yourself in cold water in the form of the gel hitting your body and creating that cold sensation. Now, just looking at that product, a body wash that smells good and makes your skin feel cold, yeah, it probably works in doing those two things. You probably are going to smell good and you probably are going to feel cold. It's obviously a bit confusing because you're going to be feeling cold, but you're likely going to be feeling a warm shower, which means you're going to counteract each other. But hey, I haven't tried the product myself. Or maybe you're choosing to do it with cold water and really, really feeling cold. But the thing that kind of came to my mind is that if you're able to capture that in a body wash, probably didn't need to fill a giant tub in your front yard with ice water or buy one of those sophisticated ice bath beds. Because the problem is the people who are into cold plunges are like a very specific type of person who's all about optimization. And the thing is, the benefits of cold plunge have been a bit overplayed. Pretty much anything you can find about cold plunge is almost entirely anecdotal. I'm sure there's some specific notes you can take about recovery, about inflammation, things of that nature. But for the most part, if you actually look across the studies, the only thing that's kind of guaranteed is that it's going to absolutely wake you up and kind of give you that endorphin that gives you some energy. And that energy is obviously going to make you feel just better. There's a whole thing about like the mental fortitude of achieving a cold plunge and how that's, you're achieving your first hard thing of the day. It sets the pace for the rest of the day. Yeah, sure. I mean, that can obviously be true as well. But I do think cold plunge is one of those things that gets overplayed as super necessary, but is genuinely unnecessary. I'm a proponent of doing hard things. I'm a fan of doing things that wake me up and give me energy. I don't think I have to submerge myself in cold water for 2 to 3 minutes. And I feel like the fact that someone achieved it in a form of a body gel kind of proves that it's more gimmick than it is the actual act of submerging in water. And again, I think it also has a bad stink because it's always the worst people who want to tell you to do it. So just do what you want. Stay mindful.